Good evening, everybody. At long last, we are here.
I was always here.
Yeah, James was always here. Unfortunately, my stupid laptop decided it was going to die twice while we were setting up and making sure everything was all right for you guys.
Hey, do you want to know something really, really funny?
Oh, go on then.
So I was like,
I could do with a laugh.
Oh, you like this? So this isn't planned, by the way, guys. This is just whatever you're going to see tonight. We're back. We're just back on top form. So I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I bet Richard's he's 33. You messaged me at 25 and it went wrong. And I'm like, oh, here we go. I was like, here we go. It's gone wrong. I was like, oh, it's like 33. Right, I'm going to quickly nip downstairs because I was like, I've got no theme song. And I was like, I couldn't get my guitar set up in time. There's no way. Look at this. I was literally going to go. Saturday Night Live. I was like, I'll improv a theme song.
If anything happens, you can actually do the intro. You can go into it and do the intro.
I've no idea how this thing works. I paid £1 for it, but this could have come in. It could have got that bad, but it didn't. We got the theme song in.
It didn't. And touch wood, hopefully it will stay good.
Hopefully, I never have to play that and sing and roll around on the carpet, but you know.
Well, yes, hope not. Welcome, guys. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, I've got a little bit of Pepsi. I was rushing about like a loon to try and get everything back on. Yeah, so I hope you've all had a good week. I hope you're all good and well and avoiding nasty things. Yeah, so we're back this weekend and we are back with the Would I Lie to You? So
would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Oh,
let's see who we got in. Hang on. Oh no, I haven't even plugged the mouse in, so that's a.
It's in the background.
Yeah, the background. Where's all your stuff gone?
Changes. Oh, he's gone now.
No, I'm still here.
It's like
it's all going handy. It's all going handy.
It's like being on one of them alternative reseller channels.
It's all going bad.
I don't want to show you my face because I haven't
Sorry, we're not doing Would I Lie to You tonight. We're not doing Would I Lie to You. We're doing It'll Be All Right on the Night. That's what we're doing. We're changing it up.
No, yeah, so change my background after stealing the show then, mister. Just because we're going more business focused now. For those that watch me on my Instagram, I've introduced 10 a day. Yeah. And the plan is really for me to upscale this business, and all this shelf in here, I'm going to match that shelf in mirror in front. So my plan is to get 50 boxes in this room, and just upscale the business. So my plan is to do
10 on your display like that. You're selling it all now.
Well, I just think consistency is key, and I want to go from 10 this month, and then I want to go to 11 next month, and then 12, then 13, then 14. So eventually, come Christmas, I'm listing probably around about 20 a day, and I just want to step up, so I can live the dream.
Exactly right. Let's see who's in. So we've got my mum in. We've got Rich, Secret Carper. How you doing? We've obviously got you in. We've got Amanda in. How you doing, Amanda? We've got Santa in. I'll tell you, that's what I do need. I do need alcohol, but I haven't actually got any with me at the minute.
I've gone alcohol.
We've got Max in. How you doing, mate? If you didn't see, me and Max had an online game on his channel. We had an online game of on the Oculus VR headset, and it was amazing fun. It's the first time I've ever done it. I've not played the Oculus much because I pick it up and I play a game on my own. I get bored and I put it down. But we had a game the other night and it was just so funny. It's on Max's channel, Maximus.
That's good.
Go and check it out. And also I've put a referral link in the description. So if anyone's thinking about getting an Oculus, click the link, buy it through there, and you'll get £23 store credit or something.
Ooh.
So might be worth doing if you're getting one.
I'm getting one, but I'm that stingy. I'm looking on auctions.
So we've got Porky in. Porky. We got Don in. How you doing, Don?
Don's in the house.
Yeah.
Don's got his beer in his photo. So Don's
we've got Belle as well. How you doing, Belle?
Belle.
Oh, we've got me in technical difficulties, obviously.
Is that your name?
Yeah, technical difficulties. I'm changing my name. I'm changing it up. We've got Keith in. What's James broke now? Me.
I'm not even getting involved with breaking anything. I didn't break anything.
I just have an issue with
Last week was bad enough that I forgot what Yorkshire was like. I had 1 bar in 3G. I've never seen 3G.
Really?
Never.
We've got Endless Treasure in. It's a new name to me. Good evening. I hope you're well.
That's what I call you, don't I? I call you that.
Endless Treasure. Enjoy the show. It's not really a show, but you know, just me and thee.
Oh, was that your eBay?
Yeah, but I doubt it was. It definitely wasn't a sale. I don't sell things.
It'd be a return.
It'll be a return. Too mice he had running on the internet. Everyone's saying about me internet. Usually, my internet's all right. I think it's my laptop. I think the battery on my laptop's knackered. Evening, Sean. We're waiting on the old bloke to work out how to press play. Thanks, mate.
Just a bit.
Sean took the bucket off his head as well.
Oh, it's good to see Sean as Sean now.
Yeah.
And then does he keep evolving? Eventually, is he like? So. What do you think his final form is?
Has he done something different with his bucket today? I mean, Barnett. There you go. See, Max talked me into losing the bucket for a week. How you doing, John? Good to see you.
Oh, John's a legend. Good to see John.
Silver Fox. So we've got you, got James in. How you doing, James? We've got Dave in. How you doing, Dave?
Hi, Dave.
I'll try and whiz through these because we're behind. We've got GBP in. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good.
Are we good?
Got Dave the Gent in. We've got Rich Hitchin. Good to see you, mate. How you doing?
Rich,
yes,
well,
he's back.
Well, I'm just saying, I was away last week, and then Rich just comes back.
Yes, it's funny that, isn't it?
He goes. Why do I want to have cut-offs when I can have the sirloin steak?
Exactly. Evening, Rachel. How you doing?
Hi, Rachel.
We've got Ian in as well. We've got Aaron.
Aaron's
Chili. How you doing, Chili? Good to see you.
Hi, Chili.
We've got my mum. I think I said hello to my mum.
Hi, Pat. If we haven't said hello to Pat, hi, Pat.
I'll get murdered if I don't. Hi, Kristen. How you doing? Happy Saturday from Colorado, guys. Check Kristen out. Have I? For some reason, I can hear my voice. We have got Kristen. There. We've got Kristen on the Saturday Night Live on the 23rd of this month.
Yes.
So make sure you check it out. Come over, see her, show her some love, and get subscribing. She's brilliant. Who else have we got? We've got Stu. Evening, Stu. How you doing, mate?
Tell me if you do keep hearing yourself, because you might have noticed I'm not doing that. I've stopped using my earbuds because
when me and Max were doing the VR thing the other night, he had earbuds in. He had the Galaxy earbuds, but it was really crackly sound because it was all going through his stream.
Yeah,
it was crackly. We've got Sarah in. How you doing, Sarah?
Sound like Robot Boy, didn't he?
Yeah, he did sound a bit robot. And at the end, though, when he fiddled about them, it sounded all right. I have KFC chips, gin, and you lot to entertain me. I'm set for a great night.
I just scared Tonks' cat then when I screamed, yeah. Sorry.
Hi, Miss Q. Good to see you in. Haven't seen you.
Oh, look, Miss Q.
Hope you're well.
We salute you. We salute you.
Well. Hope you're well.
I promise you, little Miss Q, because I think this is the last time I think it was the last time we were on a live together. I'm not going to press any buttons and close down the live
and end the stream. Oh, that was funny.
That was a good thing. That was a really good thing.
Thanks. I just want to come on and say thanks for me microphone arm. Bye, everybody. Stream end. That was funny.
That was funny.
I don't think you even knew. We've got Dave Tea Cakes in. How you doing, Dave?
Didn't even know.
Sounded like my modem resetting. Santa, jeez. I'll tell you what, I think I need your technical help.
Oh, definitely.
We've got Shabba in, have we? I must have missed Shabba.
Shabba-dee.
Super great, Dave, Gent, you.
No,
we've got Mark, Blue Argus Toys.
She said that was one way to get rid of her. Not my intention. Not my intention at all.
We've got Pete in. How you doing, Pete?
Hi, Pete.
We've got Neil in.
I like that.
We've got a lot
We've
of
got
people. We've got a lot of people.
We've got helicopters, planes.
Yeah.
I have got a new channel that I'd like us all to subscribe to if people are willing to support a up and comers.
Yep.
I have a new channel of the week. He's a reseller that everyone probably knows of because he's been in the chat and he's been in the community for a long time. But Wasim has come onto YouTube, and I think he's like 20 subscribers away from 50. And I'd really appreciate if 20 of the 60 in the chat this evening would subscribe to him. So I'm not even after 50% of you lot, really, but just to show him a bit of love. So if you haven't already, can someone drop the link? I'll try and do it myself
Evening,
because
Stacey.
I genuinely want to help him, and he's just such a nice guy. He's on 23 at the moment,
and
I just think, you know, like we can all give him a bit of support, and he's just
definitely. That's what we're here for.
So I'll kind of
Crafty says, "Good evening. How are you doing?"
Subscribe. How do I do that? Does that work? Hopefully that works.
Oh, Max is already subbed.
Nice.
I see Ricky's been leaving comments for Wasim, so he's...
Yeah, I think Ricky's been doing it. I think Rummage has a couple. I don't follow literally everyone on Instagram just because otherwise I'll never do any work. But yeah, appreciate if we can just head over there, give him a bit of support, give him a thumbs up. You know, I get that everyone has their own cup of tea, but
and the thing is, not being funny, but everyone struggles when they start. And
even if you're not mad about watching someone's videos, you don't actually have to go and watch the content. Just that sub, I think, means a lot to some people sometimes. Just helps their numbers. I know people don't want to watch my videos. I get that.
The thing is, they do. You just don't want to make them.
I don't.
That's the thing of it. No, everyone wants to see it. You just don't want to make it.
What I want to make is I want to make this bloody business a success. So that's my attitude now.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get to at least 2 listings a day by Christmas.
You made me laugh. I love you so much, mate. I love you so much because it hurts, but that's the truth. That would be an amazing average.
It is the truth. I'm aspiring to get to 2 subs a day by Christmas. Oh God! It's been a bad week. It's not been a good week.
I'm not allowed to talk about why or any of that. I'm not allowing it.
I'm not talking about why. We're not bringing it down. We're
moving. It's not even about bringing it down, but we're just
moving
on up.
Yes, we got John McKenzie saying he loves the channel.
Break free. Nothing can stop Richard.
This is a new name to me, John McKenzie. So big shout out to you, John. Thank you. John. Saying he loves the channel. I knew I had one person that liked it.
John, yes, Yorkshire drinking.
He's saying he's having a drink to us. Nice one.
I've not even had that much. I've literally had a couple of sips.
I've just not even had time to do any of that.
Just in such a good place at the moment because I'm going to the boot sale tomorrow. I've got rid of all the bits and bobs in the background and I can concentrate.
Yeah.
Concentrate on the future. And the future is I'm going to get that good at listing that I can come down midweek and do Richard's listings for him. That's the plan.
Yes, that's the plan.
Yes.
That's the ultimate goal.
That is the ultimate goal. That I will do your listing
for you because you just can't do it.
That's the plan.
Before becoming all-time resellers, what did you used to work as and why did you quit? James.
Oh, before I became a full-time reseller, what did I do prior? I used to work in a call center and sold business insurance. And then when COVID hit, I had a lot more, I wouldn't say I had free time, but I just kind of watched YouTube whilst I was waiting on calls and stuff like that. The things that you're not normally allowed to in an office. And for some strange reason, George Ross and the Master of Pieces, so I'm not going to do any impressions or bad Welsh impressions. Honestly, my Welsh impression, I sound like I'm from Mumbai if I started doing all that. Watched them and kind of fell in love with reselling. And then from there onwards, I realised, I think it was, the switch for me was when they said you have to come back in the office. And I really enjoyed my job working from home. And then I realised it wasn't the job that I liked. I just like working from home. And then obviously I've done the transition. So I've officially been full time since what would you say mid December? Did we say something like that? End of December. And this was the first month that I officially, without any savings, without anything in the background, I paid all my bills quite comfortably. I didn't get anything saved. I didn't save any money, which is my goal. I'd like to save £200-300 a month.
It's still early days, isn't it, for you?
But I've now got the business model to the case whereabouts it's paying all the bills. So the mortgage is paid, the gas, the electric, the council tax. I'm still obviously having treats. I'm getting all the stock in. And it was the first month where I didn't have to go into any savings. So, you know what? Like it's hard graft, but I would never change it. Absolutely love it. What about yourself, Richard? What did you do prior to becoming a reselling guy thing?
Before I pretended to be a reseller, he actually doesn't do anything. No, before I became full time, I worked for a transport company for about 3 years. I think I worked for them. And I did forklift driving and loading lorries, unloading lorries, moving lorries and deliveries. Sometimes I did the deliveries up and down the country, going as far as Scotland to pick up frozen salmon or deliver frozen salmon. So that's what I did. And then I was made furloughed on the 1st of April. I thought it was a joke. So literally the 1st of April just gone was 2 years for me that I've actually sort of, or a few days after the first maybe. So maybe 2 years now since I started my full-time reselling. A week after I was made furloughed, I found out my brother was ill with cancer. And when I was called back to work in June, I just decided I was knocking it on the head. I was going to spend time with him and help him and do that and still do my reselling. So that's how I got into it. And obviously that's why I don't really want to bring it down. But obviously, you know, everyone knows that I lost my brother in July last year. And since then, it's been a struggle. You know, mental health is a serious thing, and I've been struggling to get back to where I was. But James is on my case every day, which is amazing. You know, sometimes I get away with it, sometimes I don't. Today it's been a bit of a tough day, and he's let me off. But you know, he's my accountability partner, and he is getting me back to where I want to be again and where I was. So yeah, the listing's coming back. Next week, I'm sorting out a load of stuff that's just not moving. It's going to go. I'm going to donate to charity. Yeah, and I just want to crack on with it now. And that basically is out. I've been doing it for 2 years now. But yeah.
I'm cracking the whip, by the way, Monday. So tomorrow, you know, you get a chillax day because that's my family day.
I have a chillax day tomorrow. You can.
I'm not fussed what you do tomorrow. I'm not fussed. So if you do 1 million listings, that's fine. But I'm just saying, come Monday.
If I do 1 million listings, that doesn't count on Monday.
Doesn't count as nothing, mate. I couldn't give a monkeys. Honestly, come Monday.
Don't give a what?
We've got plans.
Don't give a what?
Monkey. You heard. We're not going to go down this. Look. I wasn't in Monday's meeting because I wasn't on the live because I was in Scarborough. But I imagine from the memo I got and the minutes that I got sent through from Monday's meeting that there was a little bit of monkey talk because Dave was on. And all I'm saying is, just let's tame it, okay?
Just drop it.
We're better than that.
I went to pot. I had the sea last week. Nothing was done. Yeah, and it's just a nightmare, isn't it? Once you get that, and it knocks
I mentioned Dave's name, and look who appears.
I know. Jack saying, "Evening, Jack." Jack saying, "Which boot sale are you going to tomorrow?"
I go to Bolton tomorrow. Bolton Football Stadium. I honestly have no idea. I think people have called it different names, but that's where I'm going to tomorrow.
My daughter's in. Good evening, Jade, my darling. My eldest daughter.
Hello,
my firstborn. James is on the grog. Yeah.
Literally, I've had that this much. This is all I'm going to drink.
Nice.
I just wanted a nice cold beer, but we've got these back from.
I'd love a nice cold beer, but I haven't got any. I've got a couple of
Scarborough.
I've got 2 light up bottles of gin there. I might crack one of them open after.
Don't do that. Do it at the end of the stream, please.
Yeah. Oh, not on the stream.
It's would I lie to you, not what would I show you.
Would I lie to you? Not when I make a div of myself.
Oh, we do that anyway.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, I love it. Right, so we've got Cherry in as well. How you doing?
Hi, Cherry.
something should have turned up at your house today, Cherry.
Don't say that. Don't say the bailiffs. I've told you about this. You can't be sending people. You
them
can't be
round
sending
now,
your debt
up.
recovery people to other addresses.
Lost them up and told them where they was.
Yeah, turns
How
out
you
me.
doing, Krista? Nice to see you, Krista.
Nice to see
How
you.
you doing? How you doing? All the way from America. Let's try and get through this. Selling salmon to Scotland. I sort of, when I was working for the transport company, we used to pick up and deliver. It was like a haulage firm. So yeah.
I'm just being a bit. Oh, guys, we've got Wasim to 40. Can we just try and get 10 more, please? By the way.
Yeah. I'm working in McDonald's before I start reselling for full time. Good on you. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Well, do you want to know an incredibly successful reseller who used to do that as a job, and she's absolutely smashing it, and she's one of the most inspiring resellers that I know to date on YouTube. Mel, back from Burnout. That's what she used to do prior.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because someone said about having a real job, this, that, and the other, and she said, I've done all this, that, and the other, and she said, this is what I want to do as a mum.
Wow. Ian's saying I've got a bad echo. Have I?
I'm not hearing a bad echo unless is it from my speakers maybe?
No, I don't think so. I did. It was earlier. I'm probably way back, aren't I?
Ah, okay, yeah.
Simon Bell saying echo, echo, echo. Let us know, guys, if we've still got it. Dixon Sider saying Echo Beach, sounding tinny.
Oh, someone's just put echo sorted now. So
fine.
No,
I know what it is. Hang on a minute, guys. It's all gone bandy because my laptop died. So what it is, I'm thinking I'm on my decent microphone, and it's not. I'm going through the microphone on my thing. So hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. It's all gone wrong tonight.
You're doing well anyway.
Oh God. Right. So let's have a look.
Thank you, by the way, everyone who's subscribed to Wasim. Like honestly,
and
when you just
know about the problems, is that better?
I don't know. I don't even
know.
That
should be better now.
No, it's a lot better. You sound more seductive now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, honestly, like it feels like Barry Manilow or whatever has just come in the room.
Barry White.
No, Barry Manilow.
Is my nose big?
Mine is.
No, because I had to fiddle about with the laptop. I unplugged my proper microphone, so it's obviously picking up on the microphone in the webcam.
You might want to bring it up. You were actually louder before.
Was I?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that all right? Can you hear me now?
That's better.
I don't know. Is it going? It should be going through this one.
So I'll just turn my speakers up. There you go.
Yeah.
By the way, we're on 42. Like honestly, if we can just try and push him to 50, I just think it'd be a nice milestone. So I'm sorry for pushing it on everyone, but
until you two get listing.
I just think he's a top guy, and I really appreciate every last one of us.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, if you've got kids or wives or partners in the room, just rob the phone quickly and then just.
Sean, we love you, Rich, nearly as much as cocaine and MDMA powder off a stripper's thong. I've heard. Yeah, I love you, Mum. So I'm trying to get through this now. How you doing, Gary? Good to see you, mate. Gary was on the other week.
Oh, Kathy's just said, James, what have I missed? The background's gone. See?
Oh, yes, yes.
I knew Kathy would clock it. Kathy's like on it.
On the ball.
She's no messing. She is never messing.
How you
She's
doing,
always
Daniel?
impressing. The reason is I'm stepping up the notch with the business, and I've had a big think, and I've got some plans. And my biggest goal, if I'm being truly honest, is regarding me and the wife potentially trying to save up for a camper van. And we're thinking, what's the point in having all these things around us sat on shelves? Get it on, get it gone, and have one nice thing outside. So, stop thinking about having nice things displayed. I've got some lovely family photos around the house. That's what's more important. Oh, it's just photos of Richard, really. And I just on my wedding photo downstairs, Carolyn's in a dress, and I just put Richard's head on her.
Yeah. We've got to have some new photos done when I go up to James's.
Oh, I can't wait to have me and you outside Ashton Memorial. It's going to be amazing.
Me and you outside outside the old statue.
Oh yeah, I've never had a photo. I tell you what, I've never had a photo next to him. So you can christen it together.
Wonder how far our balloons went. I don't know. When I let because we let balloons go for my brother, so I wrote a message on it and I let it go, and it went down between the houses over the back here. I thought, oh, typical. And then all of a sudden it just went up, and then it went miles, and all of a sudden it just disappeared, as if he'd got it, as if he'd taken it. It was just amazing.
Oh, that's nice. That.
Right. Have you sold loads of gear, James, or are you in a nuclear survival shelter?
Bit of both, Dave. Bit of both. I live up north, and I'm honestly 10 a day. I've got big plans for my business, and as I said, 10 a day is this month, then 11, then 12. You know, eventually to 20, and then I want to be joining people like Mel. I want to be joining the big people at 30 listings a day. Honestly, I'm on a mission now.
You could be calling him Jimmy Big Guns.
You can call me Jimmy Small Sausage.
Jimmy Wiener Pants.
Jimmy 1 inch wonder.
Oh, Jimmy Wiener. KFC demolished. I can concentrate on Rich gobbling his mic now. Thanks, mate.
Oh, nice. Who doesn't want to see that?
No one wants to see that.
No, everyone
Santa,
wants to see it.
how you doing, Santa? I think I've said like Santa. I'm trying to get through it.
Well,
This.
we're at 42 subscribers, and if people are not gonna, obviously the 66 of us, if we don't want to subscribe, that's fine. But I appreciate each and every one of you who went over to Wasim and showed him some love. So thank you very much.
Get it on and get it gone.
Just if you haven't, you're just really selfish.
If you steal it, Kristen, you've got to pay us because we've got that copyrighted. Oh, Kristen saying she's got a camper trailer and it's absolutely fantastic. Nice.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like, and I'm doing it in my clothes as well. It sounds daft, but I think I've got something like 30 t-shirts in my drawer. I'm literally going to bid them all, or resell what I can do. I want to have good quality stuff, minimal life, but just maximize time quality. I've had like an epiphany. Epiphany's happened. Basically, Richard stopped listening all week as he does, and I went, I just don't want to be like that.
You went, God, if that's what I'm going to be, I don't want none of it.
I don't want. I'm out.
I'm out. I'm going back to the office.
I'm going back to Scarborough with 3G.
You're not already at sub to Richard's Night's Life broadcast, and you're not missing much as you're already. Oh, cheers, Sean. Right, let's get on with this thing, shall we?
Oh yeah, we've got Would I Lie to You?
What we're here for is Would I Lie to You? That's what we're here for, guys. So where are we starting? You can start.
Does it go? There you go.
It's like watching the Muppet Show.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Honestly,
beautiful.
If you listen to the original theme tune and that, no difference.
No difference at all.
At all.
No difference. I couldn't tell the difference.
I couldn't.
Right, do you want to start?
Yes.
Let's get this thing going.
Hi, I'm James, and I haven't drunk alcohol in over 4 months, and I'm having my first bottle.
It's not an NA meeting.
Oh, it will be. We'll be by the end of this live. You wait till the after party. I'm going to bring a keg up here. We're staying up all night. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night to get lucky. We'd be lucky if we're allowed.
Yeah, very lucky.
Right.
Very lucky.
So see, scandalous. Oh, that's for Max, by the way. Only Max understands that. So number one. Okay. So would I lie to you? For those that don't know, and for those that don't, and do and don't, and maybe do.
For those that don't know, and for those that don't know.
A true story, or I'm going to tell a lie. I'm either going to be fibbing or being honest, and you guys have got to kind of determine it. What I would say is Richard will ask me a couple of questions as well. He'll ask me probing questions. If you guys have got some questions in the chat as well, feel free to chuck it over. And then hopefully you guys can have an invisible piece of paper, or you can have a massive packaging paper like Richard does, and you can keep a tally of how many you've got right and how many you've got wrong. But we've also got around that we haven't done before as well this evening, and you'll see in a bit what that means. So my first one is I once appeared on season 2 of The Bay as an extra. So it wasn't on season 1, it was on season 2 of The Bay as an extra.
What is The Bay?
The Bay, it's an ITV drama filmed in Morecambe. It's they've done season 1 and season 2, and it's basically like a police drama. I think they might have even done season 3 now, but I've definitely done. Obviously, they've definitely done 2. I can promise you that.
See if anyone's got any questions for James on whether he was an extra in The Bay.
Yeah, so it was the season 2 though, not season 1.
Right, season 2. So what part did they ask you to? What was you actually doing on it?
So me and my mate Michael from my office job, we went down there on a Saturday, and we were just in it's a cafe, but they used it as like a pizza restaurant. So they changed it as like a pizza restaurant, and we were just in the background, just eating.
Right. So in a restaurant, in a cafe in Morecambe.
Yeah. So on the series, it was like a pizza place. Like they redid it on the front of it as a pizza. That, like, I think their family were on the main table and they were eating, and then we were just in the background, just having like some food or pretending to eat some food.
How did that come about? How did you get on there as an
Yeah,
extra?
yeah. So my mate, he's part of. He does casting for all sorts. He's done it on Sky. He's done series, and he's already part of it. And I basically signed up to the agency in Lancaster. They've got like a scouting agency, and all I need to do is provide my name, a couple of bank informations, and I had to go and do a phone interview, and then I had to do a face-to-face, like meet them. And then he just asked some questions like, what are you into? You know, what would you prefer to be on? And I just said, I mentioned to my friend, and I said, look, I'm interested in getting on The Bay. I know they're filming there at the moment, and I'm happy to do anything regarding extra work, whereabouts I can fit in. So yeah, they kind of find your strengths and weaknesses, and then you can kind of get involved. So if you've got a really long beard, they might say, oh, we'll try and get you in Vikings as an example, that type of stuff.
Did they ask you to be on Queer as Folk?
I'm not even answering that. That's just nasty. That's just nasty. You're a bad man. You're a bad man. Look at you. Look at you. Nasty,
They never asked me to go on as your partner.
What, as an umpa?
Oh dear. Oh, do you know what? I'm so glad my laptop's working now. Oh, you made me laugh. Right, so Amanda thinks it's true. Gary thinks it's a lie. Daniel thinks it's true.
How dare people say
Gabba
I'm
thinks
lying?
it's true.
I never
How
lie.
many episodes and what scene you've just told us? So it's episode 2.
No, I have no idea how many episodes they did, but the scene I was only in was in a pizza restaurant.
Did you get paid? How much? Kathy said.
We got paid. I think it's like 120 or 130. They obviously tax us, but it's about 130, 120.
It's good money for being an extra.
Just pretty good.
That's
through the agency, by the way. I think the agency get paid X amount of money, and then obviously they pay us that set rate.
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact all agencies do get paid.
I imagine they get paid more money than what I got paid.
Yeah,
so
they do.
They're obviously taking on top of it.
Yeah. So we've had that one. How much did you get paid? Cherry thinks it's true. Don thinks it's true. No, it's talking about that. Free food. I believe him now. Yeah, did you actually get to eat anything?
Not really, no. The food that we had, because of the way the scene was shot, we didn't really eat much of it. But there was, we didn't get to go where the cast was, but there was like teas and coffees and snacks that we could eat on the outside of the street. They put like a van, whereabouts you could, like a trailer. And then we were lucky where the set was. They just said that we could use the toilets inside the cafe if we needed, but I didn't need a toilet.
No.
So nothing exciting.
Kathy's asking, which cafe was it?
It was called Kate's Cafe in Morecambe back then. I don't know who owns it now, because I think she sold it since. But it's near the Eric Morecambe statue, just as you come down on the promenade. But it wasn't it's a cafe now, but it wasn't a cafe for the Bay. The Bay used it as like they put like like a wrap over the front of it and changed the windows and made it a pizza, like a pizza place. So like the tables all had like different covers and obviously menus. And then obviously like we're just in the background, maybe having a good time and whatnot. So they just said like, just laugh away and talk away.
Cherry saying, how long did it take to film?
We were there for pretty much, I got there about 9:30. Then they signed us all in. Then you do like a briefing. You do like a health and safety thing. They kind of go through it all if anything goes wrong. And then they kind of told us whereabouts it was. Then we went on the set, and we must have finished by about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So it's quite a full day. It wasn't like because it was like they did the takes, they tested it, and I think it was about an hour and a half of filming the shots inside the cafe, which when I watch it back was literally like 5 minutes long clips. It's like it's not long, but I imagine that's just the beauty of doing like films and stuff like that.
Deb's just saying, what's the agency called?
That I work with, it's called Morecambe Recruitment Agency, who we went through with.
GBP saying that's a big porky. Bell saying a lie. Aaron's in. Max is laughing. Right, so said what the agency's called. Right, so
well, I think you've had enough guesses, or you can go true or false.
Yeah, no. So you're just convincing. So I've never watched The Bay, so I don't know.
It's on ITV. Go check it out.
Yeah, I'll have a look. But I'm going to say on this occasion, because if I didn't know you, I'd believe you. So I'm going to go lie.
Jack, the recruitment agency wasn't just for Morecambe, by the way. It's in Morecambe. So the recruitment agency do casting all around, but they do like amateur dramatics, all sorts.
Right, so Gary's saying lie. Kathy's saying lie. Debs is saying a lie. Max is saying false. I'm going to say it's a lie. Too many Morecambes. Rich is saying it's true. Most people are saying it's a lie. £120 a day is more than sub teachers get. Definitely pay less for extra work. Oh, Shabba saying it's true. Recruitment agency won't cast film extras. It has to go through a casting agency. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a lie.
You'll have to find out next week.
Tune in next week to find out.
So it was the true. It was a lie.
It's a lie. Yay!
A lie.
Lovely.
It was a lovely lie. The Bay has got 2 series, but I didn't do any of that whatsoever, did I?
And it is made in Morecambe then?
Made in Morecambe, yeah.
Okay.
I've got no idea about how it all works. I've no idea if they do health and safety briefs. No idea.
Yeah. Nice. Right. Let's go. So when my kids were younger, I used to do nutty things, some mad things. And in the bedroom, we used to have a sofa in the bedroom as well. And the kids came in one day and I was just being an absolute loony. And I jumped up on the sofa and we had this, the old fashioned like tassel lampshades you're talking about back in the 90s. So we had these old fashioned tassel lampshades. And for some reason, I just looked at it and I thought, that looks like a hat. And the kids come in, so I'm up on the sofa and I've literally put my head up in the lampshade and I started going, do you like my hat? Do you like my hat? And the electrics went and nearly caught my hair alight. The actual light thing just blew, sparks and everything, and nearly caught my hair alight because I was messing about, like trying to make the kids laugh, saying, do you like my hat? Do you like my hat? Yeah, nearly caught my hair alight. Nearly did a Mikey Jackson.
Okay, right. I'm ready to give my opinion now. So obviously this is like what 80s, 90s. So basically, you put your head. You've got one of my old-fashioned lampshades. You've just put your head in there. You've got the bulb. You've gone. You
Yeah, I
like my
don't
hat?
know
You like
whether it
my
was
hat?
the bulb because it obviously it was. I think it was just the old wiring and stuff. But we had the bed, then the sofa, and so the kids were in there, and I jumped up on the sofa, put my head up in the lampshade, and just went, "Do you like my hat? Do you like my hat?" I was sort of doing that sort of thing, shaking my head about, and all of a sudden the sparks started flying, the electrics went on it, and yeah, I nearly caught my hair alight.
Sounds a bit dramatic for a bulb going there.
It was the electric in the wires. It was just knackered.
Yeah, but surely the bulb would have hit you first on your head.
Well, no, the bulb was there as well. I don't know where the sparks come out the bulb or whether it came out the fitting, but it just, I know it went, the sparks went, and then it,
Well, do you have gel in your hair or something for that to happen?
no, back in the day, I had my hair down here. It was all like really long and, oh, it was horrible. When I look back at it now, I thought
What do you look like, the ultimate warrior?
I thought I looked so cool in the day, but I didn't. I really didn't. So what we got? We got Dave saying it's false.
Any questions, guys, in the chat?
Any questions?
To help me.
Oh, that's nice. Would Rich reach a light shade stood on a sofa?
Well, Chris, I think that's a very valid point.
Don't forget, sofas have arms too. Cameras inverted. So Don's saying it's a lie. Stu's saying it's false. Deb's just saying I think it's true. Rich never has any luck. That's true.
That is true. That part is true.
Sean's saying I can tell Rich is lying because his mouth's moving. Thanks, mate. Bell's saying false. How old were they at the time? They were very young. Very young. God, I wouldn't. I'd have to go right back. I don't know. It was in the 90s. Mid to late 90s, I would say. It was wired in by Rich. I'm right at doing that, actually.
Well, I've made my decision, so I'm quite happy to move
Jerry
on.
saying lie, Endless Treasure saying lie.
I'm joining them all, by the way. I'm saying it's a lie, and I'm quite happy to move on to the next question.
Okay.
I believe it happened to Michael Jackson, but I don't believe it happened to you.
True. That happened to Michael Jackson, not Richard Knight. False. So a lot of people think it's false. A lot of people think it's true. It just so happens that it's true.
Ah!
And actually, I was going to say, Jade, you're not allowed to get involved. But actually, if we go back and look at Jade's comment, true. Am I bald? Am I bald? Is what I was saying when it happened. Because I thought I caught my hair at light. So there you go. Confirmation from my eldest.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh, yes. How you doing, John? John's in.
So it's 1 to Richard.
Yeah.
And 0 to me.
Yeah. Well, I've got 2 now.
Oh, you don't get your own point.
Well, I don't know.
You can't get your own points. That just defeats
I'm marking it down just to say who's got it right and who's got it wrong.
Of course, you're going to get all yours right.
Well,
you may as well give yourself 5 points now.
Okay.
Well done. You got 5 points.
Thanks, mate.
Well done, mate. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks. You're so kind.
Right. Let's have a
look.
look.
Cherry saying love it. Brum saying hi.
Ready for number 2.
Yep, I'm ready.
Can we for anyone who hasn't subscribed to Wasim, I'm going to put Wasim's link in there for one last time. I just appreciate it that there's a new to YouTube, and I just think when you're starting off, think when you hit them 50s and them 100s, I think it just spurs you on. And I think he's just a lovely guy. And I think we should subscribe. I can't spell the word subscribe.
Huh?
I'm just actually just going to pop the link in the chat.
Yeah. My Jade saying, I wish I had a picture. I'm glad you
Oh,
don't.
that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. But yeah, if you haven't already, go give Wasim a subscribe.
There you go,
Really
listen.
nice lad. Nice on Instagram. Shares his journey. He's at uni, and he's hitting some good numbers. And yeah, the video, to be fair, a bit of an incentive. His second video after he's done his introduction is the box from Rummage Around from Kieran. And there's a lot of people that were like, is it profitable? Is it not? Watch the video and find out, because you'll get to see what Kieran's been saying. The only thing I thought, and I'll be honest, it was a lot of money. I was like, what? But fair play. Yeah. I wouldn't, now I know the price, I definitely couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
It's out of my price range to buy stuff like that. But that's because I'm a cheapskate, and you know that I don't spend more than £2 per item that I ever buy.
Is that when you had your perm? No, it's not. I'm not even going to talk about when I had a perm.
No, we'll keep quiet about all that. So
I'm not even telling anyone about that.
Yeah, we're not talking about the perm. So number 2.
First rule of the perm: don't talk about the perm.
Yeah. Second rule of the perm: don't talk about the perm. So question number 2. I have a habit when making a cup of tea that I can only stir the spoon around in a clockwise direction. So I've got my cup of tea here.
Yeah.
And I can only do this.
How you doing, Richard?
Apart from I squeeze it and I drain it and then I'll take it out. But that's that motion. And then that. So I have a habit every time I do a cup of tea. I pour the water in.
Clockwise.
Let it brew. Clockwise. And I'll let it stir for a bit. Come back about a minute after. Then I'll stir it again. Put the milk in. Stir it. Drain it to the side. And then chuck it in the bin. I have a habit that every single time I do it, always clockwise. What
do you think would happen if you stirred it the other way?
I think it's like part of my OCD part. It's like an OCD thing. I've got a funny feeling like everything would go Pete Tong.
The world would implode.
I think I've been told that it just end instantly.
To be fair, the man's got to make Squiller. Knowing you and knowing about your OCD, there's not really many questions you can ask, is there, about what other way could you stir it? You could stir it anti-clockwise.
Hey, I'm happy. Hey, we could be done by 9 o'clock. We could call it a night. So let's get through these.
So Max is saying true.
Let's get the VR headsets on. Let's get
Don
going.
saying true. Gary's saying a lie. Krista's saying true. Seems a good guy. We've got Becky in as well. How you doing, Becky? Shabba saying true. Sarah has many similar habits. It's not an OCD. It's the correct way to do things. Yeah, I think just by the fact that you're right-handed, I just think it's an automatic thing. It just feels wrong. It feels wrong going the other way. I always stir to the right. It's just a natural thing. I don't even think about it. So PvP's in. How you doing, PvP? Ian saying true, Gary saying true. I'm going to say it's true. Not because of any OCD thing, because I just think if you do it, you do it. You either stir one way or the other way. So I just think being right-handed, I think you stir clockwise.
Oh.
There you go.
I have a habit. Every time I do a cup of tea, I can only stir the spoon around clockwise direction. The answer is lie.
What?
I don't care. I actually do it both ways because I think I'm going to get more out of the bag.
Really? I should know that.
Stir it round and let it flop round, and then I'll turn it round the other way. So I'm trying to maximize the amount of tea out of the bag. I don't care.
Damn.
I'm not fussed which way I do it. I do it both ways. And normally I'll do it both ways. I let it spin one way and let it spin the other. That's what I normally do. I
So
couldn't care. I couldn't even care. Why would I even? I'm not bothered.
I wouldn't stir to the left.
Oh, give over. Get over yourselves.
Get a grip.
Get
a grip.
Well
done to those who got it right. Well done. Oh, we got Michael in now. How you doing, mate? Yeah. I don't know. Just knowing you and knowing you, how.
What were you thinking it too much tonight? You're getting in your head.
The thing is, I didn't think about it much, did I?
Well, that's the problem. Didn't ask too many questions. You were just like I did on the lamp.
How can you ask a lot of questions about stirring a cup of tea?
When was it you first developed this skill set? Right.
When did you stop taking your medication?
When was the last time that you thought it was worth steering to the left circumference of the clockwise?
Yes, exactly.
Ask questions like
Fresh chugging party cocktails and sunshine is back. Check out. He's not talking to a man in the shed here. JR reselling. I like to agitate the bag, especially if my tea isn't on the table in a timely manner.
Oh, my wife appeared on my Instagram today. She rarely appears.
No way.
Carolyn, if that's not an incentive, right, to see what my husband looks like, I mean, wife, then go and check out my Instagram stories because you get to see my best mate, Dave.
Dave. Right.
I can't believe my wife appeared on Instagram today.
Do you use the same tea bag 20 times for maximum usage?
No, do I now? I use one and gone.
One and gone.
My mum probably does that. It's ridiculous. Like she'll have the same tea bag at the start of January and December. I don't understand. She literally has warm milk.
Oh, nice. Right. So the next one is, I've said it in the past, before I moved down here and married my wife and all that. My grandfather used to take me down to Littlehampton. I took my kids down to Littlehampton. Littlehampton's always been a big part of our lives. Years ago, they used to have this speedboat thing that went out from the river, and it had this massive long seat on it. I can't remember how many people it seated. I can't even remember what it was called, but it used to cost, I don't know. It used to be quite cheap to start with, and then they upgraded the boat over the years and got some mad speedboat thing, and it cost a fortune. And then they ended up doing away with it because it was just too expensive. But one day I went on it. We went out, and it was all lovely. We were speeding about out on the sea, and all of a sudden, hit like a wake or a wave, and the boat sort of jolted, and I was thrown over the side of the boat. I was the only one that went in. No one else went in. But yeah, I was thrown from the boat when I was supposed to be having a lovely time.
Oh no!
I was thrown. Yeah.
And were you driving?
No, I wasn't. I was a passenger. So it was one of these boats. So like you pay what it is. It was like a speedboat thing. They take you out and go round and just do spins and stuff. I can hear myself echoing.
Why is that? Do I want to turn you down?
And yeah, it just had like a long seat. It was a boat, but it was
is it gone? Is your echo gone?
I can hear it a little bit, but not much. Tam and Bell saying echoes back. Let me just check mine because I'm sure.
Was that better?
Hang on. I've got echo cancellation on and it's on the right one. So yeah, that's fine. No, I can hear it a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's me.
I don't know. I've just checked my echo cancellation.
I've got echo cancellation on.
Yeah, mine's on as well. So, yeah. So, I say it's weird because it was a big speedboat. It didn't have separate seats. It had like a long seat down the middle, and it just jolted, and I just ended up. Maybe I wasn't holding on tight enough. I don't know, but I just got thrown out the boat.
So the story is that you obviously went to Littlehampton. Littlehampton used to have a boat hiring company at the seafront. I take it this was.
Yeah.
You pay so much. when you were little, you obviously weren't driving, but you went out to sea. You hit a brake,
Well, I wasn't
like a
little.
wave brake,
Mm.
and then you then got jolted out of the boat.
Yeah.
And then that's what happened to you.
Oh yeah, we came down.
So you fell out. You basically, long and short of it, speedboat fell out in the sea. Little Hampton,
Yeah, wasn't supposed to.
Life jacket.
Yeah. Everyone had life jacket.
Yeah.
You couldn't go on it otherwise.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is the man that everything goes wrong with. I'm definitely steering towards the truth. But I also don't understand. I kind of understand why Little Hampton. So how long ago was this? Was this 80s or 90s type of thing?
No, this would have been 90 when my kids were young, and I wanted to go on it. So, like, obviously, I went on it. My partner, the girl's mum, she looks after the girls, and I went on it.
I just don't understand why they'd have speedboats out going into sea. That's the only thing I don't understand, because the issue is that
speedboats going on the sea. It's like a tourist thing. Obviously, Little Hampton was a touristy thing, and years ago, I don't know if you ever knew, but like if you look back on old videos, they used to have the arcades. It's always been a big touristy place, and just one of the things that they used to have down here was boat rides. They got a little where I had a flat opposite a little boating pond, and it's like, you know, the pedal boats where a couple of you go on the pedal boats and pedal around a pond. They had that on the round pond, and then by the river, by where they sell the sea fish and that, the shellfish, seafood place, they had some stairs that went down, and it went down to this boat ride thing. And you pay, I can't remember what it was, but they take you out for 10-15 minutes and just take you around on this speedboat. That's basically all it was. It was just a boat ride for tourists.
Yeah. And what colour was this boat?
Black.
Black, did you say?
Black with red.
That was
red writing. I can't remember what it said, but it was red writing.
Oh, so no, it's definitely a lie.
Think Porky Pie Rich. Is that one false? Never seen.
Yeah,
never seen them in a pram.
On this.
Never seen them in Pramtown. Going back 90s.
I'm going with false, Richard. I'm going to be honest. I think it just doesn't sound quite legit.
Porky thinks it's true. Jade's saying you've always been little. Oh, thanks. That's still going back to the other thing. Rich has very bad luck. I have very bad luck with everything. Shabba's saying a lie. Becky's saying a lie. Sean's saying it's a lie because they didn't have speedboats where Rich was small. You were lucky to dodge a Viking raid party. Oh, Endless Treasure thinks it's a lie. False.
Is the feedback still coming through, by the way?
Nah, I think it's all right now. I can't hear it. GBP saying he's not having that. Don saying he thinks it's true. Sightseeing 100 miles an hour.
I don't see it myself personally.
No.
I'm going to be wrong, aren't I? It's true. Oh, here we go. It's true.
It's
true.
It's a lie.
Yes.
But I did go. No, they had the speedboat, but I didn't get thrown from the speedboat into the sea. But they did have the speedboat. So the speedboat was not a lie. But I
level pegging, mate.
Thrown into the
level
sea.
Mate, it's just got serious. We're level pegging.
Oh dear.
I like shit's just got real, mate. Like it's just got real.
Yeah, see.
If anyone's wondering if I just said the S-bomb, yes, I did. It's 8:30. I'm allowed to. We checked this with our
He's not allowed to. We spoke about this in the meeting.
We're allowed to drop 3 of them as long as it's after 8:30.
Well, it's like we're allowed to. How many are we allowed with Holly if we accidentally 12?
12.
When I'm on the phone to James, if I accidentally drop an F-bomb or an S-bomb or any word that could be construed as swearing.
She swore tonight for the first time.
No way.
Yeah. First time ever. First time ever. Do you want me to tell you what happened?
Oh, go on.
It's hilarious. I'm so gutted I missed out on it. So Carolyn's putting it to
right.
bed.
When I speak to her tomorrow, I'm going to say, right, you've got 11 more.
Do it. So she's in. So Carolyn's putting her to bed. She's in the bedroom, and I think she was putting her head back, and then she hit it on the headboard. She went like, and she picked up her head and she went, "Fucking hell!"
No way. She dropped the F-bomb. Oh no.
So Carolyn went, like obviously it was like she had to call me up and I had to come up and like we said that's a naughty word, that's an adult word, and adults are allowed to say it because obviously it's an adult word, like an adult drink, and we explained it.
Yep.
And then we said, look, we need you to say the word out so you understand that's not a word you can say.
Yeah.
And then she didn't want to say it in front of me, and then she said it in front of Carolyn, and she goes, do you know what the word is? She said, yeah, it sounds like football. And she says, what do you mean by football? She went effing hell. And she said, it sounds like football hell. So
who said that? What? Litland said that.
Yeah, I don't know where she's picked that up from, because I don't really, you know me on FaceTime, I'm not really a swearer. It's not really in my nature. I'm kind of anti-swearing.
Yeah.
I swear when we're just switching off. But to be fair, I'm really good with my words around Holly. But that's hilarious. But the fact that she used it in the right context, like that she whacked her head and then she said it. Oh, that's genius.
Because I know what you're like. Because, like, you know, say when I'm talking to you and I don't know she's there and I accidentally say something, you go, "Oh, you've got 11 left." I really do try.
That's funny.
Oh, there's Sean's Instagram. Go and check him out, guys. He is good.
He's really good.
He's quite funny as well.
He's not funny on Instagram.
No, not on Instagram, but he's funny on here.
He's very funny.
Right.
Well, Seam's on 46.
Oh, well,
4 more people to get him to 50, guys. Just 4 more. Come on.
Come on, then. Come on.
Richard, have you subscribed? You got on your phone, Richard?
I've subscribed.
Go and subscribe. Go and check if you have or you haven't.
I'm subbed.
Go and click that link. That link.
I'm subbed.
Get whoever's phone, right? Go and click on it and just go and subscribe to Wasim. I've just put the link in the chat.
Just nick people's phones and just go.
Literally, like if you've got kids, whatever, just go on it. Go and click it. Click subscribe. Get him to 50. That's all. That's all I want us to do. I don't want us to 1 million subscribers. I just wanted to help him. He's done his first video this week. He's done his second video this week. He did his intro. He's nice and confident. He's obviously using Kinematic or whatever it is. He's taken his time to do the video, which if you've ever edited a video, it takes time. That's what Tam's been doing this evening at the start of the show. And that's why Belle was talking in the chat. And you have to respect people that are doing YouTube, because it's, you know, the lad's doing university. He's doing reselling on the side as his part hustle. So let's push him let's get him to that 50 subscribers. That's what we're after. And then Wasim, my mate, I'll be happy with that. And I'll be proud of you all. All of you will be proud of you. Come on.
How you doing, Philly?
Get on your phones. Show a bit of love. That's what we're here for. We're here for fun, banter, and supporting one another. And that and that lad can go away. I've had a chat with him. We've had a chat about this on Monday, mate.
Ah, look. There you go. Wasim is in the house.
See, Wasim's there, and that's, you know, Wasim, go log on your own account and go follow yourself. 51, we've done it, guys. Thank you very much. Each and every one of you. I love you all. You're all in my good books now. Each and every one of you, and whoever hasn't subbed, don't worry about it.
Well done, everybody.
Wasim, we've done it. I told we'd get you to 50 tonight, mate. We've done it. 51. Well done, each and every one of you. Thank you so much, by the way. I really appreciate it. And Wasim really appreciates it.
Definitely. And it you know, the more you do it, the more confident you get. You know, it's. I said to my wife tonight, she said, "Do you think you're going to be able to go on today? Because it's been a bit of a hard day for me." And I said to her, it's like my therapy. Once I get on there, I said, me and James have spoken in the back before, and I've gone, oh God, you know, feeling this and feeling that. As soon as we get on there, it's a different world. It's a different world. She said, I wish you felt like that when you were sat here with me. Rich got 1,000 subs without resorting to ping pong balls and Vaseline. So must be good. Thank you, mate. All right, come on, number 3. Let's do this. Let's do this thing.
Oh yeah. We've just also had a congratulations as well. So yeah, congratulations to Wasim. Well done, mate. On 50 subscribers.
Definitely
Smashed it, mate. Absolutely smashed it.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Oh yeah. I don't know if I even want to say the place that I did this, just for you to ask more questions. I once went on a bike ride naked. I can say where it was if you want me to.
Yeah, go on. Where was it?
In Brighton.
Obviously, it was in Brighton. And I know for a fact they do a naked bike ride in Brighton.
Do they?
Yep. I know for a fact they do. But whether you would do that, I'm not so sure. Any questions for him on this one, people?
What kind of bike? I like that question.
That's a good idea. That's a good question.
Good question. It was a road bike.
Not a penny farthing.
No, I think some people were actually on penny farthings doing it. To be fair, but no, I was on a road bike.
Road bike.
It was a rally, if I'm right in saying. I've got some photos somewhere, but I can't show you.
Yeah. I don't really know where to start with that one. Was it just you, or did you go with any of your mates?
Did I burn the saddle afterwards? No, I didn't. I didn't.
No, threw the bike off the pier. Weighted it down into that sea. Was you there on your own, or was you there with mates?
There was a fair few of us, yeah. It was about, I think it was about a group of 12 of us in total, mixed sexes. It was back when I was single as well.
Yeah, so I say it's when you lived in Worthing.
Yeah, when I lived in Worthing, yeah. The good times. And it was, to be fair, the saddle, someone was asking I think it was Chris, if you've ever gone to a bike shop and got one of them foam ones with the comfort things. I had one at jelly one. Yeah, I had a jelly thing over my saddle because I was told that literally I would get something called side saddle or something, riding it naked. So a couple of people had done it before.
So I don't think we've had any truths from you tonight, have we?
I don't know, have we?
No, I don't think we have. I think we've had the one about being an extra, which was a total.
Oh, that was a lie.
Fib. And the last one, which was was you have one a fib? Yes, it was. Yeah, it was about stirring the tea.
Yeah, because you got it wrong. Fib. Oh, I've told 2 lies.
Oh, he might be going for the Nick Hills.
The classic Nick Hills. I might be going for the Nick Hills.
Going for the classic Nick Hills move when Nick Hills was on. Everything was a lie.
That was good, to be fair.
Dave saying you didn't have a saddle on.
No, I did. I definitely had a saddle on.
Oh, did you wear bike clips?
No, I didn't have bike clips.
What part of your body did you steer with? Well, let me tell you this: it weren't his wiener.
It wasn't my 1-inch wonder.
Wasn't his little bell ringer. James and Rich, Bell is 4 away from 50 subs as well. Come on, guys, listen. Bell's Corner. Let's get someone put the link in for Bell's channel, because Bell is absolutely cracking it as well. She's amazing. She's got an infectious laugh. Her and Tam are brilliant.
Let's get 2 channels to 50 tonight, and that's some big steps. Well done, everyone.
I mean, everyone's probably already subscribed to Tam and Bell, but I'm not sure if everyone that's subscribed to everyone on here is going to be on Bell's channel. But Bell's got her own channel now. It is amazing. So get over there and get subbing. If someone can drop the link in, that'd be good.
Someone drop the link. Because you know what? I don't even think. Yes, I wasn't even subscribed. It was at 49. I've just made it 50. Yes, that was number 50. I didn't even realize, Bell. I'm so sorry, but I was number 50. Number
There you
50.
go. Stu's asking, did the twins hang to the left or right of the saddle?
I'm going to be honest. I wasn't even looking. I was like, after a while, you stop looking, you got used to it. But I tell you what, when we stripped down before we started, there was some interesting moments. You didn't know where to look, and then you just got relaxed, and you realised you were kind of with everyone doing it, so you kind of switched off.
What was the weather like?
It was like it wasn't hot.
See what my mum said.
They said it was.
They said a worm was spotted on a bike in Brighton.
I tell you what, I'd take that, Pat, as a compliment. I haven't got anything to show. They'd be lucky if they found it.
This is wicked. Oh, there you go. There's Bell's channel. So don't just stop at 50. Get cracking and go and get some in.
Dumpster Debs asked me a question.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just said, you didn't get him to answer my question.
Sean saying he thinks it's a lie.
Obviously me, but I've been called worse. I'll take him.
So where's Deb's question? Is it further on?
Where's that northern monkey? Get him to answer.
Sean saying he thinks it's a lie. Shabba saying he thinks
Debs, just put your question back in.
Yeah, put your question back in so I'll highlight it for you. Wasim's now 53.
Oh, smashing it, Wasim.
There you go. James naked on a bike. It's not really an image I need in my mind. Still, I bet it's true.
Bell's on 57, guys. Boom.
Yes.
Boom. Wasim's flying. Bell's flying. Boom. Well done, everyone. Well done.
The only channel that's failing is this one.
Richard, I want you to follow this. I want you to follow this method, and I want everyone to do this. Why not? Imagine just for 10 seconds, we're back at school. Let's all put our hands out. Put a hand out, Richard, like this, facing as if someone's going to give you a high five, and then do this and pat your back. Well done, everyone. Smashed it. We're absolutely smashed it. Get in there.
Debs is saying, can we get her to 12,000, please? She's probably nearly there.
Yeah, no worries, Debs. Well, we've nearly got Chaddy P to 20k after he came on the show. So
yeah, he was at 8,000 when he came on.
He was at 8,000. He's almost at 20.
Weeks, he's now on 18,000, 19,000. Yeah,
just saying.
Well. Yeah,
just saying.
Whatever
you're seeing, I'll say like 69 or whatever it says. Add a couple of zeros. The dial stops working after 20.
Exactly. Mark's 28 from 1,700, so go and check him out.
Definitely go and check him out. Good content, good lives.
Congrats to Bill.
The man's on fire.
Yeah, didn't get to answer my question. So, Debs, if you
Bell, you should be thanking Richard. I can't believe I wasn't subbed. I've got to be embarrassed and be honest.
I was subbed, Bell.
I wasn't. I've got to be honest, But the last thing we want on here is a bit of BSing. So am I telling the truth or am I telling a lie?
There they go. There's Dumpster Diving Debbie's 600 more subs she needs.
Let's get
crack-a-lacking. Easy peasy, 600.
Well, we'll have a word with our mate Chaddy P, and when people need that final push, when you're like 900 and you need that last 1,000, we've got some good contacts now. We've got ABL, who is at 5,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Dave. Congratulations, Dave, on 5K.
Yeah,
we have got Brum Reseller, regular. You might see him in the chat. He can help us. We've got Chaddy P. He's he's with us. Big supporter of it. So when you guys need that last push, we can go the extra mile. But to start off with, if we can get a cheeky 10, cheeky 15, cheeky 20 your way, that's what we're talking about. It's always a nice cheeky 20 followers. Boom. That's what it's about.
So Tam and Bell sell. So there must be one of you in it that's not sub to Tam and Bell sell. They're one away from 450. So let's go and get them. There's a man this channel.
One away. That's amazing.
One away.
Please put that in the chat. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Is this the time I tell Tam my
Yeah, go on.
Tam, I'm gonna let you know into a little secret, mate. I'm gonna beat you to 1,000 subs. Because I tell you what, mate, as soon as you start getting close, I'm coming back on YouTube because I'm not letting you get to 1,000. So the more your channel cranks up, And as soon as I know you've surpassed me, I'm coming back. You're going down. I'm going to 1,000 first. Game on. I'm calling it out now. I'll be coming back. I'll be coming back for the race to 1,000. I'm just letting you catch up, and then we're going to go for it together. And we'll race.
Sounds like a challenge. Oh, and dear. Then, right.
That's happening.
Oh, look. Shabba's reached 1 sub, so he said you got to do a giveaway now.
Giveaway?
Yeah, apparently if he got the 1 sub, you had to do a giveaway.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, apparently so. Amanda needs 17, so she can do a milestone on Insta.
I'll tell you what I'll do. After Richard, I'll tell you what I'll do, Shabba, you know, because I'm an honest guy. What I'll do is after Richard's told me whether or not I'm telling the truth or a lie, I'll give away the answer.
Oh, look at you giving things away. I have just more.
Not just here to make yourself feel better because I'm not ugly.
Right, I'm going to say, because I don't know, for some reason I think you're trying to lure me into a false sense of security. So I'm going to say that one's false. I can't. I know you're up for most things, and I know you were at a Comic-Con in your pants because you forgot your main bit of your costume. But I don't believe for 1 minute you would do a naked bike ride.
So I wouldn't do a naked bike ride in Brighton with my friends. Is that what you're saying?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
So I'm not willing to get my cock out and give it a little dance,
a
little bit of romance, ride through the streets, be proud, support Brighton.
I don't think so.
Do it on my little blue bike, in my rally bike. You're saying I wouldn't do that.
I don't think so.
You're saying I wouldn't do that.
I don't think so.
Well, let me tell you something, Sonny Jim. You are absolutely right. No, I didn't do it.
2-1. Come on.
Well done, that man. No, I haven't done it. I have seen it once accidentally, but no, I've never done it.
You seen what? Your winky?
I've seen a lot of winkies driving past me on a bike. I tell you what, though, like one day when we need to, Richard, we'll both do it together one time.
No.
Yeah, we'll do it together, holding hands.
We'll
get one of them what they call tandem bikes, where you're on the back, I'm on the front.
There's no way I'm going on the back.
We'll do it. We'll do it if people donate to us £2,000. I'll do it for £2,000.
Oh yeah, no,
it's a grand each. It's a grand each. It's a grand each. I'd do it for £1,000. I'd do it for £1,000.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I would for £1,000.
I wouldn't. Yeah, well, that's all right. That day, I'm going to wear a blindfold for the whole day. I'll have £1,000 for wearing a blindfold for the whole day.
Yeah,
I'll go with you.
Yeah,
I'm wearing a blindfold.
I'll go on the front then, so you'll have to go behind me so that you can't see.
Oh no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
£2,000 we'll do it for.
No, I couldn't do it.
You'd do it for £2,000. You would.
I don't think I would.
£2,000, you would. Not for charity, for me and you. It's selfish. I don't care. £2,000.
I don't think I would.
£2,000. Yeah.
If anyone is not already subbed to Richard, can they do me a favour? Click that link. He's our mate. He could do with a group hug from us. Thank you, Sean. Do you know what? I can't wait for the day when we can have a group hug.
I'm looking forward to when we see Sean this year as well. That's going to be good.
100%. 100%. Well, there you go. See, you had some people fooled, but not everybody.
Well, the thing is, clearly I knew Brighton had the bike ride, and that was where I was going on it. I was going it.
I knew they did one. But I just didn't think. Little Miss Q's 119 away from 1K. So go and check Little Miss Q out. She's brilliant too. Do it. No one would see your bits from what I've heard. Who's that, Debs? Me or James?
No, both of us.
He's partial to a sexy slip, dramatic collar, and heels. One that was good at selling all of them. Cola Flipper. Flipper. Haven't seen Lee tonight.
He's done his first boot sale of the year. He's just done an upload, latest video. Definitely worth checking out because there's a couple of things he does. If you're new to reselling, he goes through his bag.
How you doing, Ross?
There, and he talks about his drinks, how he gets ready and his change. Yep. He's then also doing an update on his outdoor shed cave without realizing it, but he films in it. So, and then also, well, I say in it, it's the walls ain't been done. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
And then he's also talking about his business model, about what he's going to be buying this year compared to what he's been buying previously.
Nice.
Good video.
Right, let's go. So the next one is, I once raced Linford Christie.
You once raced
Linford Christie.
What did you race him in, Richard?
I raced him. I was in a car.
Did you race him? Didn't tell me. Was it a gumball? Was it a race? Was it a rally? Tell us a bit more. What type of race did you race him in? And what vehicle were you in? And why were you in this vehicle at this time? Was it charity related, Richard? Are you going to tell me it's charity related, are you?
When I say race, I kept zooming past him and overtaking him, and I'd keep looking, and then he'd overtake me. It was more of a, I'd overtake him, he'd overtake me sort of thing. But I'm saying I was in a race with Linford Christie.
Were you in a car? Where were you?
I was in a car. I was in a car. Yeah, I was obviously in a car. I wouldn't be able to race him on foot. I was driving down the motorway. I saw this number plate. I thought, okay. I think it was something like LIC 23 or something. L something C23, I think it was. And I went past and I recognised him. So I just drove past him, pulled back in, just driving along, forgot all about it. And then he came past me again. So I saw him go past. So I thought, right, I'm going to go past him again. And I suppose eventually he clocked me, keep going past him. So like we just kept going past each other.
What car was he driving and what car were you driving?
Oh, God, I wouldn't know what I was driving. He was driving a black Mercedes. God, what car was I in back then? I was probably in something like a Volvo 740. Yeah, probably a Volvo. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what car I was in. I used to buy and sell cars back then as well as one of my little hustles. Yeah, so I can hear my voice again. I don't know what's going on tonight.
I'm going to try and turn yourself down a little bit.
Yeah, so I don't know. I can't remember what car I was in, but he was in a black Mercedes. What car did Linford have? Black Mercedes. Let me try and turn mine down a bit. I don't think it's anything to do with mine.
We have a question from the chat. What motorway were you on?
The M25.
I just don't quite see it, Richard, personally. I don't understand why Linford Christie would want to keep overtaking you. If he had a Mercedes, surely he'd just smoke you, and vice versa. I suppose the biggest question is why would Linford Christie be even driving, would be my first question, because surely he has a chauffeur.
No. You're talking back in the day. I mean, the thing was, I'm saying I raced him. I kept overtaking him, and then I just pulled back in, slowed down, and he sort of pulled out and overtook.
Bro, resellers asked, what did he have in his lunchbox?
A big baguette. A big French stick.
A meat platter.
Yeah. He had a German sausage. Oh dear.
Mixed grill.
Yeah. Yeah, so no, I say I raced him, I kept overtaking him and then pulling back in the traffic. It was just a bit of a novelty back then to sort of see someone famous.
Kathy says, what colour lycra was he wearing?
I didn't see that. But yeah, that's basically it. It was back in the day. And it was just a novelty because I hadn't really seen many famous people then. Whereas now I seem to bump into them all the time. But yeah, that was it. M25. So I can't remember what car I was in. I can't remember. I had BMs, I had a Jag, I had Volvo 740s, I had all sorts of cars. But he had a black Mercedes, and I think the number plate was.
Could it So Kathy's asking a question. Could it possibly have been someone else?
Huh?
Could it have possibly have been
No,
someone
because
else?
it was his initials on the number plate. It was 100% him, which is why I kept overtaking him and pulling back in and slowing down, you know, and then he'd come past, and then just so I could keep seeing someone famous. It was a bit of a weirdo thing, but yeah, it was just, I say, probably the first famous person I'd ever seen.
I'm ready to cast my opinion. I'm going to go with a lie, and the reason is I don't think he'd even bother. And I think the second reason why I'm going to say a lie is I just feel like you've tried to sell it to me a bit more than what you would a truth. So yeah, I'm going with a lie.
Right. I've met Linford.
What's everyone else saying in the chat?
Yeah, so Sean's saying it's a lie. No one drives on the M25. You park your car and bib your horn, then crawling along at 5 miles an hour. But when it first opened, when the M25 first opened, it wasn't like it is now. I passed my driving test, I think, a week. It was either a week before or a week after the M25 opened.
APL's just put Linford Christie was probably thinking, bloody hell, that's Richard from Night's Life.
100 Run is his number plate. Yeah, but on this one, it was his initials. Mark's saying lies.
That's a lie.
Chris is saying false. That's Rich from Night's Life. Deb's saying it's false. Cherry's saying it's false. Well, let me tell you lot.
Yeah, let me tell you
actually,
that false.
Actually,
false.
Actually,
false.
That one was true. I did see Linford Christie in a black Mercedes going down the M25. I did keep overtaking him and pulling back into the slower lane. And then he'd come past me again, and then I'd pull out again and keep driving past him. So 100% true.
You. I still think it's a lie.
I swear it's the truth.
I know you swear.
You know me. You know I tell the truth. Martin's saying true. Shabba saying true. Anya's saying lies. There you go. Shabba was right.
Okay, so before
we go on to bloke set his hair alight in the light fitting.
Before we go through our last question, we're going to play a brand new round. Which, if you've seen the show, Would I Lie to You? They do what you call an item round. So they bring out an item and they tell a story about it. So yeah, I think we're going to do our item round.
Okay.
So I'll just do the intro for it. Item round. Honestly, do you know how much money we pay for these?
I'll tell you what, the budget on tonight's
budget.
It's just crazy.
Budget is up there, mate. You wait till next week. I'm going to bring a guitar in here.
We must have spent the whole £3 on
right,
tonight's
so
budget.
Item. Okay, so just pretend I got this from a box.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, nice hat.
There you go. It's good, isn't it?
Yep. So this hat, don't say it because it used to belong to Ollie Murs.
I went on the doll. So this hat, how to start a story off with this. So I bought this hat on the first ever date that me and Carolyn went on. And yeah, but this hat was the reason why me and Carolyn met, because I wanted to buy a hat.
So when you met your wife, it's because you went to buy a hat.
I wanted to buy a hat that day, yeah.
And how did a hat make you meet Carolyn?
So I used to sing in a 2-man group, and I wanted one of these hats because we did a lot of Lumineers covers, And if you've ever seen the lead singer or the drummer of them, this is what their style is. I wanted one of these hats. And I messaged her on Tinder, and I just basically said, I'm going into Brighton. I'm going to go and have a look for a hat. Did you want to come and join me? And she said, yes.
So you met her on Tinder, and you bought a hat, and you said, I want to show you my hat.
No, I didn't say show you a hat. I said I want to go and buy a hat.
So you wanted her to come with you to buy a hat?
Yeah, so I went to go buy it.
For a first date?
Yeah.
I want you to come with me and buy a hat for our first date.
So I just messaged her and I said, I'm going to Brighton to buy a hat.
Yeah.
Do you want to come and buy a hat with me? I didn't even say a first date. I didn't say, let's go on a first date. I'd messaged her on Tinder, and I just said, I basically said, oh, do you want to come to Brighton with me? I'm going to Brighton. Do you want to go and buy a hat with me? And she said, yes.
Deb's is saying false, because if you wore that on our first date, I wouldn't be marrying you.
I didn't necessarily wear it on the first date. I said I went to go and buy it on that first date.
When was this? So how long ago was it? About 9 years.
However long ago it was when we first met.
Is it 9?
What, 6, 7 years ago? 8 years ago? I have no idea, mate. Time's gone by so quick.
You can leave your hat on. There you go. He could use it. He could wear his hat when he's doing his naked bike ride. Sing it or it's lies. You take a woman shopping on your first date. But he said it wasn't a first date. Dave's saying, damn, you're a catch, mate. Jade saying, sing one of those songs from your band.
I could do, push pineapple, shit the tree.
Shut up. Oh dear. Well done, Jade. Oh dear. Sean saying, I think it's a lie. There are no straight men on Tinder, Richard told me. I've never been on Tinder. I just get all my partners from a nut house. Oh dear. Columbo wears the same hat apparently.
That's what it's all about.
Deb's is saying false. Becky's saying lie. Shabba's saying true. What was the most popular Lumineers song?
Flowers in her hair? No idea.
Is that an actual song that they did?
Yeah, did Flowers in her hair. Yeah, that's a good one of their songs.
Oh, Dave's saying Ed Sheeran shitting himself.
Oh well, not as much as you were when someone fucking drove into your car.
Mark saying Tinder or Grinder.
At Tinder. Like, come on, Mark. You want them extra subs? Let's be a bit more mature now. Come on. We're better than that.
We're not better than that.
No, we never have been.
Oh, so you messaged her on Tinder, asked her to come hat shopping with you.
So how me and Mrs. met is I messaged her on Tinder, and I just said, "Do you fancy coming with me to Brighton to go and buy a hat?"
What a chat up line.
That's what I said.
Belle's saying you suit that hat. She loves a hat. Belle does. My Jade saying it's a lie. Cherry saying it's true.
Bald spot. I ain't got no bald spot.
There's no bald spot on that, Barnett.
No bald spot on this afro that can grow.
Let me tell you. There's no bald spot on that, Barnett. Martin saying it's a lie. Right. So duty's cool. See you later, Max.
Duty's cool. Max.
At the moment, we're at 2-1.
What are you guessing? Lie, true,
false? I am gonna say. I'm gonna say this one's true.
You're gonna say it's true.
I'm gonna go with true. I think my Jade said she thinks it's a lie, but I don't know.
Put your votes in.
I'm saying true.
Well,
Martin's saying a lie. My Jade's saying it's a lie. Stu's saying false. Becky's saying a lie. Everyone seems to be saying false except me. Yeah, most people are saying false. Hang on, I saw a true there. Shabba's saying true. Cherry's saying true. Martin's lie. I'm saying I think it's true. Porky thinks it's true. Shabba's true. Mark's lie. Yeah, I think it's true.
Richard, because my screen share doesn't work, I've just sent you a message on Facebook. Can you put that to 44 seconds in? So you have to do it on your computer and screen share it.
What do I have to do? Screen share?
Yeah, so go on your Facebook.
Yeah, on
your
here.
Computer. On your computer, otherwise I'd do it on my phone.
All right.
And then open that video and then click on 44 on 40 seconds in.
Hang on a sec. It's not one that's got weird noises in, is it?
It's got weird noises, I'm sure.
Has it got weird noises like hang on. All right. Oh, hang on 1 sec. So hang on. What, we're going to 44 seconds?
Yeah, 44. Get that screen shared.
Right, okay. Let me come
screen
back.
Shared.
I'll screen share. We know what happens with screen share now, don't we? Hang on. No, we don't want that. We want a window, don't we? I think.
Do it on full screen so we can hide the video.
I think I'm doing that. Hang on a sec.
Cool. So the answer is...
Hang on. Is that sharing?
No, it was, and then you closed it.
Is that sharing?
Not yet, but I can add it in. But you needs to go full screen. You need to change it to full screen. Tell me when you're doing it to full screen.
All right, hang on. Okay.
Don't worry about that. I'll do full screen.
Right, so
I'll bring it on and bring it off.
Is that it?
Yeah. That's leave it there. Don't worry. Right. I can see you. So the answer is true, by the way. And here is a video.
Yes, true.
Here is a video. A couple of weeks after, I think it was like 6 weeks, 7 weeks after of dating each other, and I wore this exact same hat to ask her out as my girlfriend, and I asked her to meet me whereabouts. This is the station, Hove Station, whereabouts we met each other, and this is a video of me singing to her and why I bought the hat, just to add context to all the things. So if you press play, feel free to turn it on. There I am.
Go on, guys.
There's my wife.
You just called her a hoe.
Yeah, I know. Don't you worry.
And she still dated you.
Still dated, mate. So this is how I asked her to be my girlfriend outside Hove Station, and that's whereabouts we first ever met. And I wore the same hat. I wore the same hat on our wedding day, and I wore the same hat to ask her to marry me as well. This is how I asked her to become my girlfriend. Because I said to my mates at the time, I said, I will never, ever ask a girl out ever again to be my girlfriend.
That's amazing.
And that's how I asked my wife.
She's actually loving it as well.
Yeah, she loved it.
Come on. Yes, my boy. See? Look at them all. Jesus. There's a little bonus, isn't there?
Yeah, there you go.
You called her hoe again.
I know, but I called her a hey as well, though. So
that's all right then. That's all right.
And then we finish on a hey. And then you'll see me. I ask her out now, and I say that
oh God,
and I wanted to be my girlfriend.
And we've been basically getting to know each other.
Everyone thought I was potentially proposing, but no, this is just how I asked her to be my girlfriend. And there we go. That's how I asked her to be my girlfriend. And there you go.
Oh, yes.
And that's it. Off it goes. See you later. There we go. You're back. I've removed it. That's all you get. That's all you get.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool. There you go.
There you
that
go.
was him, the old romantic.
That's me.
So I'm at 3 and you're at 1.
Hey, but I just done that video, so it makes up for everything.
That was class. That was class. I've seen that before. Hey. That is class. Yeah. I can see why. I can see why she loves you.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So my item is this.
Ooh,
look at that. Look at the candle in there. Look, it got hot in the shed one day, and it melted a bit.
Lovely.
So this, I bought this film prop off a guy, and he's worked on the film, and it was from the 1988 film Jack the Ripper, starring Michael Caine. Am I telling the truth or am I lying? Is it the truth or is it a lie? Is it the truth or is it a lie? It clips on the front of the carriage like that, and it's a candle. Well, I say the candle was straight when I got it, but obviously it's not now because it got hot in the shed and it melted and wilted and ended up looking like a flaccid thing. So there you go.
So the question is this from the Michael
Caine, the 1988 film starring Michael Caine? I think it's Jane Seymour and is it Susan George? I think they were in it as well. Was that? I'm saying that is from the 1988 film starring Michael Caine, and you have to tell me, am I telling the truth or am I lying? And it goes on front of the horse and carriage things, so it's just literally clips on. There you go. That is the thing.
Shabbatron saying lie, as lights during the Ripper era were lit by lamp lighters.
What?
There you go.
No, what? Street lights were, but not the ones on the side of horse and carriages.
Dumpster Diving Deb says it's a glory hole. I can see what's happening. It's gone 9 o'clock, and this is the level.
So Martin's gone downhill. So Martin's saying it's true. Chris is saying it's true.
Jack the Ripper, ABL, is saying it is Jack the Ripper.
That's what I said, wasn't it? I said Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
What did I say? I said Jack the Ripper. Dave's saying it's a cast from James's cycling experience. I think it was on the front of Rich's first car. I think it probably was Sean.
From Risa that said, why would you need a light on the side of a carriage?
Why would you need a light on the side of a carriage? What, the horse and carriages in Victorian days? They needed lights on them so people would have see them, and they had them on the front of them. It's like headlights now. Obviously, a candle's not going to do much, but they still needed lights on them. They had candles inside them as well. Go and have a look on Google. Go and have a look. Victorian horse and carts had candle lamps on. They didn't have electricity. They didn't have batteries. They didn't have Teslas. They didn't have petrol or diesel. They had horsepower.
How much horsepower was on the carriage?
Huh?
What was the horsepower of the carriage?
2 horses.
Oh, that's pretty quick, to be fair.
Yeah, that's quick. It's probably because Richard's mouth hasn't moved much. John, you're wrong. Shall saying false.
Chris,
they have had candle lamps like that since the early 19th century. Huh?
He's done it again. He's brought his magical key
I
in.
know, we're going to bring him in. Hello, Santa. He's gone.
He's gone. I swear he's got keys. He's got keys that
He's
he
got
can
the
just
magic keys. He's
come
got the
in the
magic
show
keys.
whenever he needs to.
Bell thinks it's true. Stage air go. Look, Sean's saying stagecoach lamp.
Oh, I know exactly what he's done. Because obviously before the start of the video. Well done, Santa.
Yep.
We've sussed it out now.
Yeah. Sean's probably sold one before. See, Sean knows what they are. He said stagecoach lamp. There you go. And that's what they used in Jack the Ripper days. Rich is getting very defensive over his lamp. So I think it's true. I just liked it. So I thought, and I was going to buy it to sell it. And then I just thought, I quite like it. And it usually sits up there near my strip lights, and it just looks quite nice lit up. So, but I say it got so hot in here one day, the straight candle decided not to be straight anymore, and I just haven't got round to changing it. I don't even. Oh yeah, it opens like that. Look. So you can change your candle.
Change the candle, get it upgraded.
There you go. Never even opened it before.
Well, I think the safety option for me is to go with. I'm going to go with true. So I'm going to go with true on this one. I think it's a safe option because if it's wrong, then at least I've got now to fall back on. So I'm going to go with it's true.
All right, so Mark's saying true. Porky's saying true. Endless Treasure saying false. Chris Tyler saying true. Cherry saying true. Hang on, it's just jumped. Brom saying could be right, but Rich is probably saying the wrong film. No, Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper. I'm sure I said Jack the Ripper. Stu saying false. Becky saying a lie. He's usually bring really good money round here. Tam and Bell saying false. Would a red one go on the back? I'm not sure, but let's.
Who's just appeared?
I know. Oh, hello, Santa. Oh yes, look at Santa's got a new toy.
Been busy at work making toys ready for this up and coming Christmas.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Yes, we're loving it.
Naughty,
he's got a naughty button.
No, Santa must be pressing that because he's naughty.
Santa's not naughty.
Santa knows that after the whole VDEL Monday meeting scenario.
There you go. Mark saying he wishes he could change his candle. Sarah saying true. Ian saying false. Hang on. So there's a lot of people saying true. Sort of split decision, I think. So it, still a Michael Caine classic. Yeah, it is. And who doesn't want that Santa? Yes, Santa's toy. Right, so this was in fact
false.
Not used on Michael Caine's Jack the Ripper. Do you know what? I can't even remember where I bought it. I just liked it. It's a Victorian. It is a Victorian. It's a Victorian stagecoach lamp.
I'll take that all day of the week. I'll take that all day of the week. I'm happy.
You're happy.
I'm happy.
You're not happy. You're not.
Well,
happy.
because I shared that video, I've already won tonight. So
yeah, you have. You've won the hearts of 1,000. Well,
won the
63.
Heart. Won the heart of the people.
Yeah, exactly. And you can,
Yeah, I thought you were going to share the film clip of it then.
No. It's only because earlier on I was sitting down, I was thinking, right, what can I show? And I saw that and I thought, right, that looks like something from a Jack the Ripper film. So I put Jack the Ripper in YouTube and the Michael Caine film come up. I started watching it. I might watch the rest of it later.
Oh, good. Is that what we're watching on the after show?
That's what we're watching on the after show. Watching Michael Caine's Jack the Ripper, 1988, with Susan George and Jane Seymour.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll have the candle lit for it.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
So I've got one last question. You've got one last question, and we've got 5 minutes to do it in. So we're going to be fairly chip Chip chap chop chip chop
Chip,
chip
chap,
chip
chip,
chip
chap, chocolate chip.
we
Oh, we love the scat, man. We always do this. We love the scat, man. This sounds a really good movie. It is.
So you've won this. So this is just for pride now. So here we go. So I once went on a night out, and I would I say it's a dare or it's just a bit of banter, but I was dared that each bar that we went in to change an item of my clothing. So the plan was, which was successful, was for us to go out on it was in Scarborough, and it was to go on our strip on our night out, and each bar for me to change an item of my clothing with someone else. So I would go started off at Spoons, top of town.
Right.
And it was a simple swap. It was like, I had my jacket on. I said, look, are you willing to swap your jacket? And I swapped my jacket with someone. And then went into the next one. Then I swapped my top, and then I swapped my bottoms, and then I swapped my shoes. That was it. I didn't do any underwear, but it was top, shoes, trousers.
Yep.
And I think shoes were the last one, actually. I think shoes was the last one. But yeah, I changed my whole outfit. So when I went back home, there was a photo of me when I started the night out, and there's a photo of me at the end of the night out with a completely different outfit.
Right. Okay. So who did you swap? So it was you and a load of friends, and you swapped clothes.
Yeah, but I wasn't swapping with my friends. These were just random people in the bar. Was going. So
you're just swapping with random people.
Yep.
And they were up for swapping.
A lot of people weren't. I didn't ask one person. In Wetherspoons, I think I asked about a good 20 people, but then there was some youngsters, and then that helped. And then as the night went on, people were getting more drunker, so it was much more easier to kind of find someone and swap. But yeah. To start off with, I didn't think it was going to work. And then when the first person swapped, I was like, no, we can keep doing this.
And did you end up completely swapped?
Yeah. Full different
all your clothes are swapped out. Not underwear.
So I've got a photo at the start of the night, and I've got a photo at the end of the night, a completely different outfit.
And you never got your clothes back. You just ended up
but to anyone else, it would look like, oh, why have you just got a photo of you in a different outfit? They just think I was wearing a different outfit, but there was a meaning behind it all.
Sean, can we have a round of applause for Night's Life backdrop props, please? Can you send some to JR? He looks like he's in a warehouse now.
Hey, mate, Sean, I'm quite happy to be in a warehouse now. Big changes. Big
moolah. Needs a green screen now. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's an option, but...
Did you get any good clothing brands by the end of the night? I don't suppose you was even thinking about it.
I couldn't even give a monkey's.
Were they wearing Rohan?
I did have a T-shirt, which was absolutely amazing that I finished off the night with, and I had it for absolutely ages. It was off a girl, so I swapped the T-shirt with a girl, but I felt that literally it made my night because it was better. And it said, the girl's T-shirt said, "Nobody knows I'm a lesbian," but I had that T-shirt on. I wore that T-shirt. So my T-shirt was just like this. It was like a fire trap one with a big fire trap print. It was really nice T-shirt. To be fair, I paid a bit of money for it, but I swapped it with hers, and hers was this big blue baggy one, and it said, "Nobody knows I'm a lesbian." So it looked cool on the girl, but then when I wore it, I thought it was even more funnier because it was So yeah, I had a T-shirt saying "Nobody knows I'm a lesbian."
So on this one. And once again, knowing what you're like, I'm going to say that's true. I don't even need to ask questions. I don't think. I'm just going to go with true. Yeah. I'm going with true. Anybody else? What's everybody else saying?
That was quick.
Well, because I just, it's something I can see you doing. So you started in your clothes and you ended up completely, everything you had was different.
Apart from my socks and boxers.
Was your shoes different as well?
Yeah, shoes were different, yeah.
As I
said, shoes were the last. We got them. There's a bar in Scarborough, which is it's like an indie little bar, and I got them. I changed them in there.
Bell reckons it's true. Gonna bugger off. Sorry, boys. Early start tomorrow. See you later, Dave. Becky's saying true. Cherry's saying true. I've already said I think it's true. I think it's a lie. You may lose morals, money, and health while gaining an STD and a kebab. She's coating in Scarborough, but don't think they're into swapping clothes unless it's phlegm. Debs is thinking it's true. Where's Dave off to tomorrow? Chirk again.
Porky thinks it's full.
Cherry was going to ask if you had caught crabs. He hasn't changed. He never changed his underwear.
No, I already. You can't catch what you already have. So
he didn't want to give them to anyone else.
Yeah, that's why I kept my underwear.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stick with my answer. I'm gonna say it's true.
Well, I'm happy to tell you are absolutely smashing it this evening because it's completely false.
No way.
Yeah, I did. Well, I did go on a night out. I did go on a night out, by the way, and I did swap my t-shirt with a girl that said nobody knows I'm a lesbian. That part was definitely true. But I'd never swapped my full outfit. I just went to a Monday night club and I swapped my t-shirt with a girl. Because my mate dared me and said, I bet you can't get her to take a top off. And I went, watch me. And I went up to her and I said, do you want to swap t-shirts? And she did. So she took it out in the middle of the dance floor and I went, there you go. And he went, you crafty bugger. And I went, there you go. And he gave me 20 quid. I was like, get in there.
Nice. Great show. Need to go, but same time next week. Yep. See you later, Amanda.
Yeah, we're up. We've got one more question and we are up in
pleasure.
So if you are super tired, then feel free. But Richard's should be a good one.
Well, it's all right. It's all right. When I was in, I think it was my first middle school because I went to live in Burheath and there was a school there, Merlin Rise, and I went to school there and it ended up I was going to school with a girl who was in Grange Hill.
So you're saying the school you went to a school with someone who ended up in Grange Hill?
Well, she was in Grange Hill when I was at school with her.
Oh, nice. What was her name? What's the actress's name?
Her name was Joanne Boakes. And she played a girl called Anita. I think she was a girl that lived with her nan in the programme. I'm not sure. Neil saying true. Shabba saying true. Shabba saying true. How you doing, Neil? Stu saying true.
Well, I'm gonna get straight to the point because
Roland.
I'm gonna go with false.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rich is looking up and to the left. He's making this up. Not true. Santa. Debs is saying it's true. He told me. Bell saying, think I remember you saying something about this before, Rich. Joanne Boakes. Was the school actually Grange Hill? No, it wasn't actually Grange Hill. Ennis Treasure saying true. Krista saying true. I think it's true. Rich is as old as Sanders, so it's Grange Hill. Ian saying true. Porky saying false. Mark saying true. Loads of people went to school with Grange Hill actors. Cherry Jane saying true. And what colour hair did she have? If I remember rightly, she was ginger, I think. Martin saying true. So what are you saying?
I'm going false. Against everyone. Pretty much everyone's going true, but I'm going false. Yeah. But I may as well be consistently wrong. So I'm feeling like I may as well be wrong, like the land and everything like that.
Yeah, and well done. You've been consistently wrong. It was true. I went to school with Joanne Boakes, who was Anita in Grange Hill.
I thought I'd be consistent. I felt like it was true. And I was like, you know what? I may as well, because I've already lost. I may as well lose in style.
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing was, Joanne was in, so that was my sort of, I don't think it was the end of Merlin Rise. I think was it was the tail end of a first school sort of thing, or was it the beginning of a middle school? I can't remember, but it was called Merlin Rise. I went there with her, and then when I got into my later school, my last school, I went to school with Michael Greco, who was Beppe in EastEnders. So
yeah, but I knew about Beppe, so that's what threw me. Well, it was a good one. Congratulations, mate! You are the champion of our first week of Would I Lie to You?
Yep.
We've had a new round introduced. We've had video clips.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play us out with this classic song of guess the song.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you.
I haven't got a clue.
I'll see if I can do the Rugrats.
Yes.
Yes. Nail the Rugrats.
Rugrats. I remember you told me which when we met. Ah, did I? Yeah. Good night, Gary. When I
Good
left,
night, everybody.
We're
wrapping things up slowly but surely. We're just coming into the station.
Just coming into the station.
No, thank you very much, everyone. By the way, on your way out, if you can just whack a like, it does help the channel. It's appreciated.
It does help. It does help. And tell your friends. Saturday Night Live. Come and check us out.
We're back.
We are back. We are back, and we've got more coming. Hopefully, not any technical difficulties next time. So apologies for that at the start. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you very much, guys. I hope if you're going boat sailing tomorrow, I hope you pick up some really good stuff. If you're not going boat sailing, just enjoy the rest of your weekend. James, I noticed that you just put your logo up. Well done. But thank you to everybody for joining us again. Oh, look, we've got a hacker in now. Look, we've got a hacker in. Hackers in. Is it Hacker Claus?
No, it's he does the hacker on an evening.
It does the hacker. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks again. I hope you enjoyed tonight.
See you all next week.
Yep. See you next Saturday. And I might even try and get some videos out during the week.
James will not, obviously. Post on Instagram.
Yeah, he'll be on Instagram. You won't get any YouTube videos out from him
when Tam catches me up, then I'll be back.
Thanks, everybody. See you all later.
No, everyone. Take it easy.
See ya. Bye.